Hi everyone, welcome to Age of Warhammer. My name is Ghroll, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the new Warcry box set, the Heart of Ghur. As you can see, the box is so big that I can barely fit it in frame. First of all, I did just want to say thank you Games Workshop for sending us a copy to review. So, obviously straight off the bat, artwork on the front cover is stunning. You've obviously got the two war bands battling it out. Let's have a look on the back. Oh, I've taken the cellophane wrap off just so that there's no awkward moments for me trying to take it off on camera. Cool. So you got the two war bands here, the Horns of Hashut, I believe that's pronounced, and the Rotmire Creed. Both look great. I mean, I'm actually a huge fan of Warcry. I think there's so much character in all of the warbands. There isn't any, in my opinion, that are, worse than the others. I think they're all fantastic. So much character. And you get so much awesome terrain with it. I mean, look at all of that comes in this set. It's just great. Great value. I mean, that just looks phenomenal. That setup. So yeah, so let's turn this over, so it's quite heavy, and let's have a look inside. Right, a lot of plastic. Let's have a look. Let me move this. I'll move it to one side. That'll be easy then. Cool. So we've got some of the terrain pieces here. Obviously, this is one of the big, a bit like vertebrae of some huge creatures. There's some sort of god beast, maybe. I'm not sure. And you got some of the trees here. Very nice. I love that it's I mean, especially this bit, one big chunky piece of plastic. Very nice. You're not having to assemble out of multiple pieces. Some of these trees looks like they might be a bit of a pain to assemble, especially towards here. I can easily see bits of these ends being clipped off, but as long as you're careful, it should be okay. But that looks very nice. Right, so that's some of the terrain. I'll put that in the lid of the box. Got some more terrain here. It's actually, I think it's 3 sprues full of terrain, which is crazy. I love this big clawed foot. That's awesome. Some more bone bits here. I'm not actually sure what a lot of these are, but I'm sure when you assemble them it becomes quite clear. Look at just how packed that sprue is. You could not plan it better. The hollow as well, which is good. Obviously makes them less heavy. Cool. I think this is the last terrain piece, which is just more of the same really. There's another bit of the vertebrae. I don't know if that's attaches to the other bit. It seems too small, so I think they're separate. But you could position them in a way so that the other one could be further up here or something. It would look like it's one whole skeleton that's falling apart, which would be quite cool. There we go. Cool. Right, let's have a look at the actual models now then. And there's quite a lot of sprues on here as well, so I'm guessing there's probably quite a few options, which always seems to be the way. There you go, that's focused in. Let's look at the detail on these shields. Very almost like African tribal. I like that. Or maybe even American, Mayans, that kind of feel. I mean, look at that piece. That's phenomenal. It's almost a complete model. You've obviously just got to stick the back in, the other leg, and another arm. But that's so well done. Again, look at some of these really thin pieces here. You have to be really careful trimming those bits off. And some of the crude weaponry, which is one thing that I really love about Warcry. Some of the weapons are just so makeshift. It's just whatever they've got, they make a weapon out of it. and it's normally but with bones, which is cool. I mean, that's cool. That's a big like two-handed one, almost. You can imagine like big sweeping attacks made from them. Yeah, no, really, really impressed with these guys. So these are the marsh ones, aren't they? Very cool. These look like the other guys though. Having a quick look at them, you can see very different. Their weapons are a little bit more sophisticated. You can see they're probably more metal, whereas the other ones were just wood and bone. But again, so many pieces, so there must be quite a few options, which is really, really good. Should hopefully not have two warbands the same, but it also means you're probably going to want to get more than one set, so you can have every option, but that's not a problem. I love this like impaler type thing. That's cool. Okay, so I was massively wrong when I said about the sprues. Those are the only two sprues with models on. The rest is all terrain, so we've still got another 3 sprues full of terrain, which is crazy. So much comes in this set. Very, very cool. And you should be able to use these for, you know, Age of Sigmar, maybe the Old World when that comes out. So they're quite versatile, which is awesome. Got some more here with some either bridges or ladders. Not entirely sure. I think that's probably a bridge, isn't it? That's way too tall to be a ladder, I think. This looks like the same piece, or it's very similar. Yeah, no, this is the same piece that we've just seen. So you get 2 of these sprues. And this one here just has a lot more of the trees on it. Which again, I think we may have already seen in one of the other pieces. But yeah, I mean, you can easily see, if you had a bad clipper, if you clip that off, you're going to lose the end of these like leaves or branches. So just be careful with that. Make sure it's nice and sharp. I love this, like the root of the trees, the base of the trees. It's very nice. Right, let's see what else we get in the box then. Obviously we got the divider, which has got the cover for the cover art for the box, which is very cool. I mean, you could easily just put these in frames and stick them up, and they'll look like professional bits of artwork. It's just really, really great. Oh, we've got some boards and some tokens, and one of the Warcry rulers. It's cool. Quite plain, but you don't really want the base to you know, overshine the terrain and the models and stuff like that, do you? So, and here are obviously the assembling instructions. So we'll go through these. So you can see a couple of different options. That's awesome. It's almost like a scythe. Yeah, this one here, almost like a scythe, how big it is. It's very cool. Yeah, these are the Rotmire Creed. They look very fun. I mean, look at these, they're phenomenal. Where you've actually got the picture of them painted. But they don't look too difficult to assemble. But there's a lot of detail on there, so if you're gonna paint them, you're gonna want to paint a lot of the details. But yeah, I mean, you can see there seems to be sort of 2 variants for a lot of them. And then you got close combat and shield, or 2 like dual wielding. So you have to decide what you're doing. Obviously, probably mixing and matching is the best way to go. But I mean, you're going to want 2 sets, aren't you? So you have every variant. If you're crazy like I am. Oh, not the camera. There you go. But yeah, I mean, look at some of these. They're just so, as I keep saying, they're just so full of character. I just love them. I mean, I would do an army of these. Can you imagine some like mounted ones, some elite ones? Like, it'd just be phenomenal. If they did an army of some of these warbands, I would jump all over that. Right, and these are now the other guys. What were they called again? The Horns of Hashut, I think that's pronounced. But yeah, a couple of different variants. I mean, this is the leader. And then some of like the elite weapon ones, there'll be a few different options, as you can see here. Again, they don't look too difficult to assemble. Fairly straightforward because the pieces are just so well done. And I'm sure they just slot into place. So you won't struggle finding, or where does this bit fit kind of thing. Very nice. I like his, he's got a gun. It looks like a gun. Sounds like a gun. Must be a gun. Yeah, some of the like basic grunts down here, but even they look so cool. And then, as expected, you've got so much terrain assembling. That's a really cool piece, isn't it? That's the route with some platforms going up it, and then you sit the tree on top. Very nice. There's all the bones. Something when I watch, I know I mentioned this on one of the other unboxings, but when you see the battle reports on Warhammer TV, which I highly recommend, they are awesome. Their boards always look so incredible, and they've always got like remains of big creatures like skeletons and stuff like that, and I just love it. So I love that they're starting to do those in some of these terrain boxes and box sets and stuff. A couple more pages, more trees, which look like they've definitely seen better days. Yeah, even all these look very straightforward. This is great. The skull. Or what should I say? It's just the top half of the skull, isn't it? It hasn't got the jaw. That's just up a tree. I mean, how did it get there? But yeah, very, very nice. And yeah, there you go. They are bridges. They weren't ladders. Far too long. But I'm guessing you can just place them anywhere. And then that is the complete set there. Very, very nice. What else do you get in here? Warband Tomb, Rotten Ruin. Now, for some of these books, I'm not going to go into much detail, but we will hopefully do like a bit of a review. That's very cool. A bit more of a review, so we can go into it a little bit more in more detail for you guys. That's obviously like a lore background, I believe, for the 2 warbands, and probably like a campaign in there. And then obviously you got the core rulebook, which is thick, as you can see. I've seen some of the stuff that they've put on Warhammer Community, and this, I mean, I don't know if we can call it 2nd edition, but some of the rules they've got in it now just look so interesting. I'm really looking forward to giving it a go. And then of course you've got all of the cards, which I'm not gonna open now because we know what they're gonna look like. Got all the cards, you got all the assembling, the twists, all that kind of stuff. I can't remember what you call them all now. It's been a while since I've played Warcry, but I honestly cannot wait to get back on it. And then the only other thing bases, we know what bases are, and a load of different coloured dice, which is really cool. So yeah, that is everything. So overall, I think this is a phenomenal box set. I'm going to put the artwork there so you can... No, I'm not going to have to rest it on there, am I? It was a good idea. There we go. Oh, you can hear the neighbour's dog barking. I do apologise. But yeah, no, overall, I think this box set is phenomenal. Both warbands are incredible. To be honest, I'd want to paint both of them. So much terrain, which I think you can never have enough terrain, because it just adds so much to a battlefield. And it's just, all the terrain is just stunning. So well put together. It looks very easy to assemble, and it's quite varied. It's not like just a load of trees, or just a load of ruined walls or stuff like that, which we've had in previous sets. It's quite varied what you get in there. So yeah, no, I'm very, very happy with this box set, and I cannot wait to start playing. And as I said, we're going to do more of a review of the Warband Tome and the Rulebook, just so give us a chance to read it and we can review it properly. But yeah, so that concludes this unboxing. Comment down below if you like the box set, if you've got a preferred warband that you'd rather do, anything like that, then please. Or if you want me to go over any of it in more detail, then please just let us know, and we'd be more than happy to help you out there. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, giving the video a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Lots and lots of Warcry to come, so to be honest, if you're a fan of Warcry, which if you've got to this far in the video, I'm assuming you are, then probably a good idea to turn your notification bell on so you can see any time we upload some more videos. And as I said, there's a lot of Warcry to come, so no spoilers. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and take care.